back to another crazy epic video on the oompaville channel. Somebody got punched in the face. Why do we care about it? Well, because it's huge news. It's a big W for the internet in general, and also for us as a channel, as a family, as a community. A lot of minors in the audience. I gotta be careful. If you're a minor, leave. Is that funny to joke about? Is there boogers in my nose? The worst streamer on the internet is back in the news. And by news, I mean on my channel, guys.
Be a groupie hoe? Y'all rape like you in the movie hoe? What's up? Okay, hold up. Where my shit at?
And it's good news this time. Last time it was kind of almost good news. Remember this guy, Johnny Somali? Really awesome fellow, right?
Hey, I don't have no problem with Japan. Okay.
Yeah, but say you're sorry.
Sorry for what incident?
This dude is Japan's biggest hater, Johnny Somali. This young fella was run out of Japan by an alleged Yakuza member, and he is forced to bow and apologize.
People of Japan, Paul Denino, Ice Poseidon, everybody. CX in the chat.
The reason that he had a target for the Yakuza painted on his back was because he was terrorizing the people of Japan in a bunch of different ways. Here's a few funny little examples. He was blasting racist music at the Japanese Disney World. He also just taunted citizens in public as well, saying, "Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you know what we did to you?" to people on like a train in public. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. It's amazing that he has a platform to stream on Kick. Kick loves this guy. We'll get into that also, by the way. We got some insider info from someone balls deep in this entire drama. So people had had enough of Johnny Somali, and he eventually went to Thailand to get away from his 5-star wanted level from the Yakuza. That was in his Instagram bio. It was a 5-star wanted level. He was then found again in Thailand by alleged Yakuza members and said that if he comes to Japan again, he's dead.
Kabikicho! Shinjuku! Whoa, what the hell was that?
Whether or not they're actual Yakuza members, I don't really care. I don't really have like a database of organized crime groups that I can sift through personnel files. Also, these alleged Yakuza members are wearing some pretty awesome flip-flops. I like their stances too. They're kind of standing funny. They're kind of standing a little unique. I like it. During this man's time in Thailand, you can see just how disgusting and slimy the audience that he's fostered is. They try to get him into some stuff all the time. Some very unique stuff, such as
Anonymous sent $2. Agent Black, the Marbella police have wired you $100,000. Great work identifying this felon criminal. We will apprehend him soon. Tell him you need to leave and go home now so we can make the arrest.
Okay, here.
Who exactly?
Right.
Which group exactly?
No group. Oh my.
chat tried to get someone to beat the shit out of him, which would have been awesome, but I don't condone violence ever in any circumstance ever, unless, no, I'm just kidding, not unless. There's I do not condone violence. Violence is never the answer. Not even from an incredibly long range, nor from a very close quarters range. The dude's head moderator on Discord also added everyone to invite them to watch a drunk girl get naked in a Discord call. Very awesome. Our boy Johnny has been harassing people. That's just what he does. His whole brand is just harassing people and being an absolute degenerate. And whenever people get mad at him, he says that they're racist. That's like his whole shtick, his whole bit. He doesn't have anything else. He's not a very deep creator. That's it. He's never actually really created anything. He's just filmed strangers and then harassed them. I don't understand it, but some people like it. So Johnny would eventually return to Japan after his small visit to Thailand, and he continued his fucking tear. His absolute tear of being awesome and having great publicity and everyone loving him. This is very disgusting. He harassed a Japanese streamer recently called Yakuza.
Doing? Yeah, I'm Johnny Somali. Somali. Yeah, Johnny Somali.
Miyako is a Japanese streamer that unfortunately ran into Johnny
I'm the
Somali.
most famous nigga in Japan. What's up? Who are you?
You can kind of see her get very uncomfortable and back up when she slowly realizes who this man is. He then says he's on Kick, and Kick people don't like people on Twitch.
On Twitch, but don't do that.
I'm on Kick.
Yeah.
Kick, we don't like Twitch streamers on Kick.
Okay, then we are not talking.
She then responds and says, okay, then we're not talking.
Get banned, bitch. Get banned, bitch. Get banned. You don't get banned, fuck with me, yo. Yeah, you better walk away.
And as they walk away, he yells back and says, get banned, bitch. And now there was kind of like a big kind of clickbait thing about this. She was crying. She wasn't crying necessarily because of Johnny Somali. She was crying because of the kindness of the taxi driver. He was being very nice to her.
I'm so sorry, guys. Today, I really wanted to have a really great stream.
Miyako clarified on Twitter to someone posting her clip. She said, I was able to avoid the ban because I responded quickly with the Twitch staff. I cried because the taxi driver on the way home was such a nice guy. I hope this person leaves Japan soon. I felt helpless because I couldn't do anything even though I was right in front of my eyes. She didn't want this idiot to get her banned. It's kind of weird, in my opinion, the comments. There's some people saying that she's just crying, you know, crocodile tears or whatever. And is just doing this all for attention. But in my opinion, her livelihood and job were kind of on the line for showing a actual piece of shit on camera, and she was probably a little bit worried about that. TBH, call me a simp, call me whatever you want, call me a pimp even, I don't really care. So, you know, we all get emotional in our own ways, and you should never, ever, ever invalidate someone because of their feelings or something. I don't fucking know. Johnny then goes on a train again and starts harassing people again. Dude loves disturbing the peace all the time, again and again. He likes blasting loud and annoying music, even though he's been told over hundreds of times to stop by his chat, Japanese citizens, American tourists, etc. Everyone looks very uncomfortable. One woman is even seen covering her ears. Bro, just stop. How is this legal? Like, how can you just let someone come to your country and do this? How can you be so disrespectful of someone else's culture? There was another moment in this clip where he was wasting time by just standing in the way of the doors so they couldn't close, and he ruined the train's schedule, blocking the train. That's got to be illegal. He blocks the door. His friend's even telling him to get off. He's blasting obnoxious music. It's horrible, dude. It's ear-wrenching.
You better pull me off this bitch.
Me when I'm listening to it. He's just playing this thing for over a minute while there's people around. Just like, what? The people of Japan are so clearly respectful and stick to themselves to just, it's evil. This guy's a fucking evil man. He also has the option to mute it, and instead of muting it, he just says, yo, you're gonna get me in trouble. Yo, This angered the Japanese community. And by God, guys, it starts to get a lot worse. The old battle axe that is the Japanese community builds up a little bit of momentum. And it doesn't end well for Johnny Somali. Hashtag deportation to Johnny Somali. Playing loud moaning audio right behind a young schoolgirl on the train. Hashtag deportation. Hashtag atomic bomb. I think you would get busted pretty badly if you fafoed in America. I don't really know. It's not a competition to see which country can beat an asshole idiot up faster. But I think that I would recommend trying this in like Dallas, Texas, or Plano, or something like that, or even where I'm from, Virginia or West Virginia. That won't end. It's not going to end well. He's just taking advantage of the respect that these people have for people they don't know. And here we go. The karmic moment, guys. After the constant, incessant harassment by this piece of shit, he decided to join in on another streamer, Gino, who was yelling at people on the street for grabbing his camera.
Say that. Don't grab my camera. Don't grab. No. Damn it.
Just go, you know.
Damn it.
And you can kind of tell he's instigating here because he calls them a racist ass hoe.
Racist asshole. Y'all racist.
Racist.
Y'all racist. We know that. Hey, you racist. You racist.
This guy, a white man smoking a cigarette, knocks them both to the ground and screeches with the greatest, most epic war cry since Braveheart. And since before that, the Patriot. Yeah, round of applause. Let's get a round of applause. Come on. If you're watching this video, let's get a round of applause. Let's have a collective round of applause, YouTube viewers. This is fucking awesome. I'm really happy by that. That made me really happy. That made me extremely happy. So happy, I might fire a weapon in my house. Just kidding. And Johnny was crying, you can tell. He kind of like got up real slow, shuffled away, wiped the blood from his mouth because he was literally bleeding. We can't show it, but it busted his lip. Great. Excellent punch, knocked him down. He's weak. Somebody finally delivered some karma to Johnny, the douche. Gino, the other genius, then said the hit was weak as fuck, but there was actually a pool of blood on the floor after he got knocked out. It's not water, it's blood. That's awesome. I'm excited to see what happens to these dudes when they return to America because he said, fuck you to every gang in America, which is awesome, man. I don't get it.
Fuck BDs, fuck GDs, fuck all Bloods, fuck all Crips, fuck all of them. I don't give a fuck. Fuck everybody.
How the fuck has this man not been deported? Why does the Japanese people allow him to stay in their country? They're being too nice. He's instigated fights. He's broken the peace a million times. He's harassed women, made them cry on the street. The only thing that's happened is he's been punched a few times, choked, and his head hit the pavement once. That was cool. Pavement head hit. That was pretty dope. And also, guys, little W, he has been banned on Twitch. I mean, Kick. He would not exist on Twitch. Even Drake apparently hates Johnny Somali. He's a co-owner of the platform Kick, so hoping he can kind of kiss the Kick deal goodbye. There was a while it looked like he was kind of friends with the people at Kick. There's a dude in his chat, Eddie, who works with Kick. I don't really know how that all works, but I just cannot imagine being a part of a platform, even one that's a freedom of speech absolutist platform. I think there's nothing wrong with that. This dude's just a piece of shit. You don't have to be a freedom of speech absolutist to kick people off your platform for being pieces of fucking shit. You can do both those things. This is not freedom of speech. This is terrible. On top of this, the story ends well. He got knocked out. Karma is real. He's no more. He got banned off Kick. Yes, but there's been so many other allegations against this man. I just want to kind of go over a few of them. There's some Twitter accounts that are dedicated to tracking this man. Cancel Johnny S and DGen News. Unfortunately, Johnny, Gino, and his other friends that are like exposing the terrible behavior that all these people are doing, the communities of those idiots are doxing these people and having their communities harass them, which is pretty unfortunate and a very short leash on a game that will never end well for anyone but the people who are in the right. In fact, the guy that knocked Gino and Johnny Somali out, they got him doxed. They tried to ruin his life by sending their audiences after him, which is so fucked up and sad. But I assume that these dudes will not have careers online for much longer. I don't understand this, man. The dude who punched Johnny has a cafe, and Johnny Somali's fans have been like review bombing it, so people are giving it positive reviews. It's interesting. It's a really interesting story that I feel like has ended pretty damn well. A few things to mention in conclusion. This is crazy. This is the absolute bottom L tier of society that we can witness on a online, free to access live streaming. IRL streams are bad. Recording strangers is bad. It's never been really good. There's a couple cool clips, for instance.
Oh, that's awesome.
Pretty funny, huh? It's like you're gonna unzip your table, huh? Just like the way you unzip your pants, huh? Unzip your table, just like how you unzip your pants.
Chad, I'm gonna...
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Oh, Chad, I can't.
I love that clip. One of my favorite clips. The only example of IRL streaming going well, in my opinion. We got Johnny Somali out here being an absolute piece of shit. Logan Paul got annihilated for going to the suicide forest. Johnny Somali is so much worse. 10 times more disrespectful. 20 times more disrespectful. Dude's drawing pentagrams on pictures and disrespecting the murdered leader of Japan, Shinzo Abe. It's just like unbelievable why this man would be such a person, and even more unbelievable that people would support this guy and watch his content on a consistent basis and not just slow clap when he gets knocked out. Also, shout out to Nax or Bodybag Buford on X or Twitter, whatever the fuck it is, for kind of keying me in on some more interesting stuff in the Discord and letting me know what's up behind the scenes with Johnny Somali. They've been doing some digging a little deeper. So go sub to him. He makes excellent videos. Seems like a really good guy, and help me for nothing in return.
What was that? That was a dog toy. You have to go offline.